It's 9 News meteorologist Cory Reppenhagen coming at you from the 9 News Front Yard Remote Edition, which is my house here in North Arvada. I've been checking some things out. One thing that we have here in the front yard is a cherry tree or a crabapple tree. And I'm looking at these blossoms out here, and I don't know if you can see them, but they're pretty pink. They're looking pretty good. Last year's freeze, when that came through in April, these blossoms turned brown and died very quickly. So it looks like we may actually get some crab apples here to make some crab apple jelly here coming up in just a few months. But we've got some sunshine to help that out today. It's going to look a little different in every corner of the state here as we go through the day. We have a wave of snow showers moving through the mountains. We've got some good sunshine on the eastern plains with a wave of showers coming our way. So we'll talk about that, but first I want to talk about snow, because we have had some amazing snow here in Denver. It's one of the snowiest seasons we've had in a long time. We just eclipsed 80 inches, so take a look at this list here. The last time we hit 80 inches of snow in a season in Denver was the 1983-1984 season. And so that just shows you how unprecedented this snow season really has been. And most of this has fallen since late February. So late February to now, we've had a very active pattern. And we do have an opportunity coming up next week where we could possibly beat the 1984 season. We'll talk about that. But also what this snow has done is just amazing things for our drought. This is the latest release of the drought monitor that just came out today, Thursday morning. And so just 3 weeks ago, the entire state, 100%, was covered with drought conditions. And now you see these blue areas starting to pop up. That is the areas that have been, where the drought has been completely eliminated. So you see a lot of the Front Range there and a lot of the San Luis Valley where the snow has just been very good this season. And then a little blip out there in Kit Carson County, which has kind of a carryover from some of the fall events out there, but and then you see the western slope still just mired in just some of the worst drought conditions. So we're gonna have to really keep a close eye on that, because really they don't get any great precipitation out there unless the monsoon kicks in July and August. So we'll wait and see if that happens. But for today, let's take a look at this. Here's the computer forecast model statewide for Thursday. You see the snow showers that are already going on in the high country. They're going to be kind of scattered and throughout the day, but could get 2 to 4 inches in some locations, especially on the passes. It's been snowing pretty good on the I-70 mountain corridor between Georgetown and Vail. And then between about 2 o'clock and the evening, I would say about 9 o'clock, we could get a good wave of showers move through the Front Range and the Eastern Plains. Now these will be kind of isolated and scattered and mostly rain. So I'm going to outline that more in in just a minute here. Let me take a look at the statewide temperatures though, because we're much warmer than we were yesterday. We've got a lot of sunshine on the Eastern Plains. Most of us along the Front Range are going to break the 50-degree mark here in not too long here in the afternoon, even though there is a wave of showers coming in, but they're going to be scattered. So, and then some 60s out there on the Eastern Plains. Down there to the south, we will have some snow in the southern San Juans, but nothing in the southeast corner, and that's one of the reasons why we have extreme fire danger there. The fire weather is conducive for fire starts, and they'll be hard to put out if they get one going there on the Eastern Plains down there in the southeast corner. Mostly south and southwesterly winds, pretty strong at times, and then very low humidities. So that's kind of creeping up from New Mexico into the southeast part of Colorado. So that will go through all of Thursday. Let's outline the precipitation chances on the Front Range a little bit more closely for today. You see the mountain snow not covering the entire region at every time, but consistent scattered snow showers through the mountains through the entire day. And then you can see these scattered rain showers, individual cells. And we're talking about mostly rain. Could even get a lightning bolt and some thunder out of a couple of these cells in the area. They're already starting to move onto the Front Range now, up to the north, Loveland, Fort Collins area, and this was recorded at 12:30. So really from about 12:30 onward, you see pretty good coverage here. This model showing about 2:30. Really only about 30% of the Front Range getting covered at one time. So we're not talking about a lot of people getting this precipitation, but since it's so scattered, everybody does have a chance. And then it moves through, clears out. Well, it actually doesn't clear out until after 10 o'clock tonight. And you can see that even at 12:30, if we get some precipitation this late, which this model does kind of indicate that could happen in the late night hours, that could be snow. It'd be tough to get some accumulation there, but you see the rain-snow mix there in northern Douglas County, so at least showing that possibility on this model. So, and then, you know, the high temperatures for tomorrow, it's going to be kind of a carbon copy. Friday is going to be just like Thursday. So temperatures in the middle 50s and 60s on the eastern plains, with a wave of snow coming through the high country. And then on the eastern plains and the Front Range, we could get a little bit more coverage of those thunderstorms. So a little bit better of an opportunity to actually see one of those. Very low chance for Thursday, a little bit higher on Friday. You see that reflected in the 7-day forecast here for the Denver area. Looking at about a high of 55 tomorrow. Could end up getting just a little bit warmer than that, but I think we might stop short of 60. And then the weekend, we start that warm up because that trough moves through finally, very slow moving trough. And then the ridge of high pressure starts to build in a little bit. I think Saturday, Sunday, and Monday look very nice. Little windy conditions on Saturday, but I think Sunday might end up being the primo day out of this bunch. And then what we're watching is the next big precipitation maker in this system. Even though we have 3 nice days coming up, this pattern just kind of stays delivering us some pretty good chances at some moisture. So this next storm, organized storm, looks like it's coming in on Tuesday, and at this point it looks pretty wet, like it's going to have a lot of moisture in it, possibly more than a ½ inch of moisture for the Front Range, and then even a little bit more in some areas like the foothills. So it's all going to depend on temperature, of course, on what that precipitation looks like. Right now on the Front Range, it looks like the lowest temperatures are going to be in the upper 30s and low 40s. So snow accumulation it doesn't look too likely at this point, although we will likely see some snow fall out of it at some point. And then if we get some decent trending low temperatures, we could be looking at some decent snow in the foothills and even some of the mountain areas. So that's the one thing that we're watching in the extended forecast, but really just focus on the scattered rain and snow showers on Thursday and Friday, and then a nice weekend. So thanks for joining in and tuning in to this extended forecast, and we'll talk to you later.